Let's move on now to cotton. Now, cotton has been a market in which we've seen massive growth in the price. We've seen from $70 up to $170. This has been due to supply disruptions. The producing countries had bad supply issues, so there was less of the cotton crop in the market, but the demand factor was still there. And we knew who the demanding factors were. We knew who the consumers were. And we knew how much of an effect it would have, because we knew the main suppliers were out of the market. They were producing less cotton, but the demand factors were there. The people were still there consuming. And that was linked to weather. And we knew how the weather would affect that supply disruption. Speculators in this market pushed the price up. They knew that there were supply issues, but everybody jumped on the bandwagon. Everyone tried to push this market. Let me show you this on the chart so you can appreciate the move up. Now we're talking about cotton historically being around these levels, $50, $60. Then we saw a big spike. This is when supply factors emerged in the market. Around here, people knew, we identified that there were supply issues from the main producers. That pushed the market up. We saw some big peaks here. Then we had the supply issues that people thought it was overbought. But we still believe that those supply issues were still existing. The demand factors were still there. But we realized that there was a situation in which the market was overbought. So we identified a selling pattern. And you could have sold the market and got back in around here. Now this was around $90. Within a matter of months, we were up at $165. The market was pushed up through speculation and through worry and through concern. But we knew that this move was overbought. What happened? The exchange increased the margins for the cotton crop, and as a result, all the speculators liquidated their position because they couldn't afford to hold on to the cotton crop. And within a matter of months, from 165, we were back at $100. Now we knew what effect the increase in margins had. So we identified that this would have a negative effect. And it's being able to identify this that will make you maximize on profits. So I hope we've given you an insight into a number of commodities and the factors that have affected these commodities and how they move and how to maximize on those profits. So where do we come into play? What can we show you to maximize on these profits, to make sure that you do these trades yourself? Well, there's a number of things that we've done over the years. We've had our own intensive courses that we've provided to our traders over the last 6 years. And we've decided that we want to give this opportunity to the people in the retail sector. Because as you're probably aware, 80% of people that enter these markets lose their money. Because why do they enter these markets? People assume that they say, I'm going to buy gold and I'll get into gold because everyone's getting into gold and the market's going up. But they don't know the fundamental reasons why that gold market is going up. And it is this what we try to identify, to indent, to make sure you know why that gold market's going up. And when those factors aren't there, when to get out and when to short the market. And it is knowing when to identify these. These are the factors we try and teach you. Now, we have an intensive 1-week course in which we try to pass on this knowledge, this over 10 years of knowledge that we've learned through experience, through losing money, through making money, that we try and get over to you so you understand as traders how to execute those trades. By the end of the course, we hope that our students have the understanding on the trading terminology, on the role of the markets, so how the markets work and how to take advantage of that. The commodities complex, so as a whole, how all the commodities are linked to one another and how to interpret that. And how, as speculators, we can participate in this market and take advantage from our position as intraday and long-term traders. We teach you about risk management. We teach you on how to maximize on your winners and how to minimize on your losers. How to make sure your winners are always more than your losers. We teach you the basic fundamental analysis. We teach you on how the markets move, what influences them, What are the drivers of these markets? And we also talk about the economic figures. You need to know what figures are going to move your market. You need to know when there's an oil inventory coming out on Wednesday, how that will affect the price of oil. We tell you, we identify to you these figures and how to interpret them. We look upon technical analysis. We never shy away from it because it shows us historically where the markets have been, where they could go, and it gives us confirmation. And we want you to have this in your trading armory. You need to have this in your weaponry to be able to trade within the markets. We talk about macro and microeconomic influences. We talk about how these have a direct effect onto the price of a commodity. And then, of course, we try to instill in you how to spot those trading opportunities, because that's what it's all about. It's about knowing when to enter and exit a trade. It's about knowing when a trade is good value. It's about knowing that this trade will make the difference in your trading day, in your trading life, and in your trading career. And what we also want you to identify to you on how to enter and exit a trade. It might be great getting in at a good price. You might make profit, but if you don't know when to exit, you could see that profit dwindle away. And it is this that we teach you on when to enter and when to exit. We also teach you on how to react to various market scenarios. You need to know that, for example, today, in the oil, we saw a $5 move down. We knew that was going to have a direct effect, let's say, on the corn. It had an effect on the gold. We knew those. And you need to be able to, if you come across those situations again, to know how to react to those situations. Now, our courses, they're a week-long intensive course. And there's many other courses out there that will promise you get-rich schemes. We don't do that. We teach you the fundamentals, the things that we look on as at a day-to-day basis on how to trade. We don't give you magic formulas. We teach you how to be a trader within yourself. We teach you on how to do this on your own. And we help you with that. We make sure we're there from the beginning. We make sure that you have a mentor, you have an experienced trader that will walk you through on a day-to-day basis. Our courses are intense. They may not be for everyone, but for the people that have taken them, we've seen the rewards. We've seen the people come back to us and they've said to us, this has been the difference for us. Because what we do is we put you on a simulator from day one. You're learning from day one on how to execute those trades. We're analyzing your trades from day one. And it's this difference. It's learning through experience. It's learning from experienced traders that makes the difference to becoming a successful trader. We're not going to feed you dreams. We're not going to feed you, the story about everyone can do this. Everyone can't do this. But the people that make an effort, the people that spot the opportunity, the people that know that I can do this, I can spot this, and that the people that take the right education from the right people make the difference. They make the difference not only to themselves, but financially to their trading as well. Now, we'd like to leave you with, if you want any further details about our courses, you can call us on 0845 555 8800. The details are all there. You can look at our training courses. You can reserve a place. We only hold one intensive week per month, in which we have only 8 seats each time. The simulators that we provide to you, there's no risk to yourself. There's no money involved. It's real market prices, but there's no risk to you, and we want to emphasize to you so you can walk away from your 1-week course to be able to trade. So if you do have any other information or you'd require any other information from ourselves, please do contact us. Please also look forward to any feedback you may have about our webinar. We'll be doing these webinars on a regular basis, especially with all the hot topics that are in the economic world at the moment. And we hope that we've given you an insight into what's happening currently in the markets and how to maximize that, and how we as Learn the Edge can get you to that stage. We hope that you've enjoyed our 30-minute webinar, and we hope that you'll be able to maximize from our experience. Please contact us on the details. We hope you had a great evening, and thank you very much for joining us. Take care. Thank you very much.